Hello, welcome to another 10-minute mashup, Mamemeister 10-minute mashup. Can't even remember the name of my own channel. As you can see, this is Ghouls'n Ghosts by Capcom, but converted by US Gold. In fact, converted by IRAM, I think it is, for the Commodore Amiga. Never played this version. I think I'd actually sold my Amiga by this point. So let's give it a go. Turn the light out a wee bit actually. Right, well, whoops. Right, okay, I can't move any further than that. Graphics aren't too bad. The music's certainly nice. I think it was Tim Follin who's a bit of a legend. Let's turn the music up again. I actually turned it down, but I think it's worth listening to rather than listening to me bloody prattle on about shite. What now? Wait a minute. Now I don't remember that in arcade. Is that an arcade? Where you actually, if you run past the grass, you can't actually go back the way. Now I noticed one thing, we've got nice music, but there's a complete lack of, I need to turn it down again. There's a complete lack of sound effects. I'm guessing you could probably turn the sound effects on. My graphics aren't too bad. Ah, arse. Damn it. I was going to say it's possibly slightly easier. Well, the arcade, I mean, the Ghouls'n Goblins is ruthlessly hard, and this game is legendary hard. This is even worse than Ghouls'n Goblins. They're just absolutely rock hard, and the home versions aren't much easier. Oh, bugger off. Must admit, when you've been used to kind of playing games like this on MAME, you do get spoiled somewhat. Sort of by graphics and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'd have been quite happy with this game if I'd got that back in the day. Now, I've just noticed I'm actually, you know what, I'm not even getting the whole screen in here. I'm going to move back a wee bit. There you go. There you go. That's better. Yeah, I always find arcade games you want to have spot effects because it does help you. It does help to kind of know what you're doing. You can bugger off. Oh, look, I seem to have some kind of frisbee. How do I? Oh, piss off. Okay, you get that in arcade as well. Basically, you turn into a duck. He casts a spell. It's not bad. Scrolling's, you know, I'm probably just spoiled. I was going to say the scrolling is, you know what, the scrolling's alright. It's not exactly silky smooth. It's maybe not playing at 60 frames a second or anything like that, but it's in the main, it's certainly passable. One version of this, which I've never actually played, but it's supposed to be totally awesome, is the Sharp 68000. Oh, what's that? Now I don't know if you know what the Sharp 68000 is. It was a computer that came out, it only came out in Japan. It was never released out with Japan from what I'm aware. I think it came out around about the same time as the Commodore, the Amiga and the Atari ST. It was stupidly expensive, but it basically played these games. They weren't like almost arcade perfect. They were arcade perfect. I did manage to get an emulator of the system, which plays really nice, and there's some fantastic games for it. The only problem is the majority of the games, there's an awful lot of being a Japanese system. There's an awful lot of your Mahjongs and some really bizarre, bordering on dodgy games. I mean, I downloaded them. I've got this thing called GameBase, which is basically a system that you can go through. You can see screenshots and that kind of stuff. Continue. Why can't we just press the fire button? Yeah. So anyway, as I was going through the collection of games with screenshots, some of them were, to say the least, pretty suspect. I'm talking, kind of porn type stuff with your typical manga, and I thought, so by the time I'd cut down on all the dross, I was left with a handful of stonking arcade conversions like this. But it's a machine I would absolutely love to own, but they're like hen's teeth. You just can't get them. One of the guys that goes to a computer club actually was telling me he managed to pick up one, I think, of Gumtree for quite a silly price. Now the only problem he has found with it, being a Japanese system, it's completely in Japanese, and trying to figure out how to load games and stuff like that, and even getting hold of games is pretty difficult. So possibly the best way to experience it is through emulation. Come on, yeah, bugger. Yeah, this is... It's Ghouls'n Ghosts on the Commodore Amiga. It's nothing remarkable. As I says, I think I've probably been spoiled, playing things like MAME. You're playing the arcade version, so it's never going to be, this is a 20-year-old machine. But yeah, I'd have been happy enough with this back in the day. I could certainly have done with spot effects. If I die, I'll actually see when he's going to sleep. Yeah, I mean the music's really nice, but arcade games, you need the sound effects. No two ways about it. Let's just go. Ah, bugger! That was silly. Listen, I've played the Commodore 64 version of this, and it's bloody impressive. For an 8-bit machine, it is really impressive. Unlike my playing skills. Ah, no. Let's see if you can actually change from sound effects. But yeah, the music is really nice. Unfortunately, music doesn't make a game. Ghouls'n Ghosts, press fire to play. That's a really impressive theme tune, by the way. That's really impressive, I like that. Well, I'm guessing you can't have spot effects. There again, there's maybe a key you can press mid-game or something, but as I'm not playing the original of this game, I can't really tell. How does he speed up? You can just piss off. Take that. Now there's a particular level, I think, is it the second level? I've reached it in the PC Engine version, where you're basically running into a sort of rainstorm and wind, and it's really impressive, really smart. But yeah, this isn't bad. It's far from being the best version I've seen, but you know what? It's very playable. It's passable enough, and it's possibly slightly easier than the arcade, which wouldn't be difficult. I don't mean the game wouldn't be difficult. It wouldn't be difficult to be not as hard as arcade, because that is just stupidly hard. But then again, it was designed to make money, so it probably did what it said in the tin. Anyway guys, that's 10 minutes. This is Ghouls'n Ghosts by US Gold on the Commodore Amiga. As usual, thanks for watching.